Kia ora, my name is Jairus Rob and I'm on the NZCMS staff team, and it's my privilege to introduce to you 4 Weeks on Mission 2024. Our vision is really summarised in our tagline, Ka tono te katoa, which is everyone sent. And our passion is to inspire, to challenge and to equip you, the Church of Aotearoa, to spread the gospel, to participate in God's mission to the world. Episode 1 today of 4 Weeks on Mission starts with Neil and Rebecca Dunbar, two of our mission partners serving in the capital city of Cambodia, Phnom Penh. And they ask a really big question, what is mission and how can we get involved? Here they are.
Mission to me is just like it says in Matthew 28, go to all nations and make disciples. I actually come from an overseas mission background as a child. My parents were missionaries in Pakistan. CMS used to do short-term mission trips overseas, and so I went on 2 trips to India. I was very inspired and challenged to go to India. I think I really became interested in myself being involved in overseas mission. I still thought, yep, God, if you ever give me the opportunity, I'm willing to go.
When I became a Christian, the idea of serving the church was really important, just serving God through serving His people. And that's taken different shapes over the years in different ways. And when Becky and I got married, one of the things we first talked about was, would we be willing to go overseas and serve the church or serve God in whatever context we found ourselves in? So it was just being willing and open. It didn't happen straight away. It only I think we were married for, 12 years, 13 years before we even started the process to come over here. So it was a long process, but we were kind of both open to wherever God was leading in our lives. And it worked out at the appropriate time for us to come here. Cambodia got smashed quite hard with a big civil war, and it was only since the early 90s that foreigners were allowed back in to try and help with things in different ways. During this time, Christianity's always been there's been a bit of suspicion around it because it's been a Western religion. Maybe in the last 10 years or so, the country has softened quite a lot to Christianity. And so much so that even the Prime Minister came and spoke at a Christian conference saying how welcoming he is for Christian agencies to be here. And at the last water festival, there was a float which had Christianity involved in it, which was the first time that's ever happened. So I think there's wonderful blessings for the country through that. And many Cambodians that I talk to, they've become Christians because they've seen the love of Christians to their country and to their countrymen. Often their belief system is, you deserve what you've got in life. So to see people who are coming here and pouring into the country for nothing in return, pretty much is quite a powerful witness. We love to make disciples of other people. Cambodia has such a need for that, both with the expat community and the Khmer community. There's people who need to know Jesus and to learn how to follow Him their whole lives. And so wherever we are, whether we were back in New Zealand, we were interested in doing that. Here in Cambodia now, that's what we're really keen for, so that people can know Jesus. I think that's their greatest need.
Every unchurched person or non-Christian that you meet is potential mission field for you. For example, your friends and your family and your work colleagues are the most immediate people to you. In the context of genuine relationship, showing the love of Christ, living out what it means to be a faithful disciple of Jesus. You may look back 20 years before and go, I can't believe the same person that I knew back then and how they are now because of how they've been transformed.
It involves a lot of prayer too. I think prayer puts our hearts in the right attitude. It realizes that God's in control of things, that it's ultimately God's providence, and we just have a wonderful part to play in it. But like Becky was saying, it's a long-term thing sometimes. But there's wonderful miracles that can happen too. People can be converted just after hearing the message of the gospel one time. The gospel's powerful. But it's, through prayer, it's reliance on God, and it's just making the most of the opportunities that are around you too, no matter if they're big or small.
One of the things that I really liked about that conversation with Neil and Rebecca is that they don't really talk about mission being something they're doing. It's more a mindset, an attitude. Are you looking at the world around you through the eyes and with the heart of Jesus? Are you looking to bring wholeness and healing to the world? So maybe in this week, maybe that's how you can begin to engage in God's mission. It's waking up every morning with a prayer on your lips. Give me the eyes to see where I can be your hands, feet, and heart in this situation. Let's go.